Hello, welcome to the Oracle of the Feather Crown Tree. This is your chakra reading for the root chakra for this week. I do a different chakra for each day of the week, and I go through them week by week so that we can keep reattuning our energies of these chakras, getting a little advice as how to evolve and align them with certain energies. I will start with a reading of the cards from the books. I may or may not timestamp when I go into the intuitive aspect of this reading, as they're kind of short readings, so you may just be able to fast forward. So the starter card for this is flow, and the mantra associated with it is riches flow into my life in many ways and from many directions. Now we're dealing with the root, which is, of course, about our security. This is foundational energy. This is how we begin. It's about our instincts for survival often. And let's take a look then at a supporting card for it. So in my readings, I bring in cards from the higher end chakras. I guess I wanted to say lower, but I don't mean that they are in a hierarchy and any less worthy to be in the readings, but the earth chakras I also bring in. So the first chakra for this reading that I'm going to bring in is from the earth, and it's the heart chakra, the earth heart chakra. So the deck that I use to represent the voice of that chakra is the Mother Mary Oracle. And this card that we're getting this week is Our Lady of Comfort. Our Lady of Comfort brings you angels of peace. She is at your side. If you have wondered if the divine is more real than you ever believed, if you have been in conscious divine connection, the Oracle of Our Lady of Comfort confirms this. If you have been having the opposite experience, perhaps finding it difficult to feel lightness, joy, or happiness for some time, or finding it so hard to meditate or connect with yourself or your spiritual center, Our Lady is telling you she is still with you, and this time too shall pass. Our Lady of Comfort also reassures us that whatever is happening in our lives, whether obviously healing and supportive or not, is helping us grow spiritually. We can always pray to her for assistance and support. She will answer all our prayers. Yet we can also know that if we are struggling in some way, this is not a sign that something is wrong, or that we are being punished or are not getting some lesson or other. We are just growing. Imagine a child taking their first steps. There can be a few great strides and perhaps at least a few wobbles as well. The Divine Mother is there with her arms open, calling you forward with delight into the next phase of your life path. Finally, if you have been hearing loving words in a song that stick in your mind, or finding white feathers on the ground, or seeing many churches more than usual, or seeing artwork of the Divine Mother, or feeling new sensations of love and meditation, the Oracle comes with this answer. Yes, the Divine is reaching for you and making its presence more felt so that you know it is real and with you always. So I'm seeing here intuitively that you are in a community that right now is more about moving freely and intuitively rather than in any previous framework. There is a certain lush beauty about everything cohabitating in this environment, a beautiful array of diversity, and just a resounding, almost lavishly orchestrated, but very femininely orchestrated, because it's very organic, flow of energies, and things are moving in their own currents according to their own divine guidance. I do sense a little bit of awe, like a little bit of stunned energy, as you're maybe just kind of holding still in this environment yourself, not maybe sure of yourself as to what direction you want to take. Although there's a lot of energy around you being modeled that is just okay to take your own direction, follow your own lead. In support of this energy, I do see a coming together, definitely a strong bond in the heart space. It's coming through as very feminine, but I don't think it needs to be gender specific. There is a feeling that kind of the environment around you may be a little bit barren, a little bit unproductive, and that you can seek just a complementary energy in another, knowing that in our existence as humans, we're all going through any difficulties together right now as a collective, and that we need to bring together a passion for our love for humanity and our insights from our psychic or our third eye. We need to bring those together and let them be divinely speaking to one another, to be able to move together as a people, as a world, as a community, to flourish and thrive. Okay, that's your message for today. Thank you for joining me. Please look for any of my other daily readings and any of the other readings I do on my channel. You can reference my playlists if you want to get familiar with the different themes. Take care, you guys.